Okay, let's see. Okay, let's have some data. For example, we have data something like 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Simple, huh? Okay, let's calculate mode, mean, median. Mode will be 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5. You divide by 5. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5. Then divide by 5. You get 3.6. Well, this is mean 3.6. So mode is 4. Okay, median is in the middle, this 4. Okay, mode is because 4 comes out twice. And now look at range. Range will be 5 minus 2 with 3. And then you look at the quartile. Q1 will be 3. Okay. No, not 3. It will be 2 plus 3 divided by 2. Okay, this is median. So Q1 will be here, Q3 will be here. 2.5. Q3 is 4 plus 5 divided by 2, 4.5. And let's calculate variance. It will be 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 4 squared plus 4 squared plus 5 squared divided by 5 minus mean. Mean is 3.6 squared. So 2 squared plus 3 squared plus 4 squared plus 4 squared plus 5 squared. It will be 70 over 5 minus 3.6 squared. And 70 divided by 5 minus 3.6 square 1.04. 1.04 and standard deviation is the square root of 1.04. Okay, welcome teman-teman. We are discussing the material that we had discussed to do discussion today, right? About the changes to the data. Okay, so here this is the original data. The square root of 1.04 is 1.0198. Okay. So I'm going. Okay, this is the original data. Okay, we have mean, mode, median. 4. Okay, so what happened here is that, let's say we have new data. How we get this new data? For example, we add everything with 2. So the new data, okay, add everything with 2. So new data is 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Okay, so do you know what is the mean, new mode, and new median? As you can see, if you calculate 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7, then divide by 5, you will get 5.6. Mode, you will get 6. Median, you will get 6. So you just add 2, okay? Because the original data, this is new data, add by 2, is new data plus 2. Okay. So what happened to the range? 7 minus 4, 3. Doesn't change. Q1, where is Q1? Q1 will, okay, it will be 4.5. Q3 will be 6.5. And then we need to calculate variance. Okay, so because of space constraint, I just calculate here 4 square plus 5 square plus 6 square plus 6 square plus 7 square. Then I divide by 5. After that, okay, get 162 over 5 minus mean, 5.6 square. Okay, so minus 5.6 square. If you see, if you calculate together with me, the answer is still 1.04. And so the standard deviation is still 1.0198. Okay, so if you add all the data with certain number, especially on this and this and the range, we will not be any changes. Okay, but this one, if you add 2, then the changes will be as necessary. Okay, you plus 2 everything. So what happen if the data you multiply by 2? You get 4, 6, 4, 6, 8, 8, 10. So you will find you get mean, mode, median. If you calculate, you will get definitely whatever here, you just multiply by 2. Okay, but I'm not going to calculate for you. Just you could press calculator and you will get the mean will be 7.2, the mode will be 8, that is 4 times 2, the median will be 4 times 2, 8. And what is more important is about this variance is 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square plus 8 square plus 10 square. Okay, you get 280 divide by 5 minus mean square 7.2 square. divided by 5 minus 7.2 squared, we get 4.16. And the standard deviation is square root of 4.16, which is 2.0396. Okay. Okay, so if you have original data, you are given and they say all of them are multiplied by something. So what you have to remember is that mode, median, mean, you just multiply by that number. But for variance, what you do, okay, all variance is, the original is 1.04. This is 4.16. So what you have to do for variance, okay, the more important variance, that is original times changes square. Original times the changes, then you square the changes. What I mean by that? 1.04 you multiply by, what is the changes? Multiply by 2. You multiply by 2 square. You will get 1.16. Oh, sorry, 4.16. Okay, you got that, Rafiq? You have to remember this because you cannot do the experimentation in the exam hall. Okay, it will take time, so you have to. Okay, and then for standard deviation, it will be original times the changes. And what I mean by the change is just the multiplication or division. Okay, original is what? 1.0198 times 2. Okay, 1.0198 times 2 will get 2.0396. 2.0396. Okay, so for standard deviation, you just multiply. For this one, you have to multiply and then square. Square of the changes. And then the changes, what I mean the changes is when you are talking about multiplication or division. So what happened if the changes, okay, the changes is multiply and add. So for example, you multiply by 2 and plus 1. So if the new data is multiplied by 2 and plus 1, it will be 5. Multiplied by 2 plus 1 will be 7. Multiplied by 2 plus 1, 9. 9 multiplied by 2 plus 1, 11. Okay, so for mode, mean, median, you just take the original, multiplied by 2, then plus 1. But for standard deviation and variance, different. For standard deviation, for variance, is addition or subtraction does not affect it. It is affected by the multiplication or division only. So the original one is 1.04. So it's just 1.04 times 2 squared. 4.16. For the variance, for the standard deviation is 1.0198 times 2. Even though the data is multiplied by 2 and plus 1 does not affect the variance or standard deviation. So this is 2.0396. Okay. So is there anything that you want to clarify? Yes. Top right, this is the variance. Variance, I'm talking about what happened if it is from here, continuation from here. Alright, so okay, so this is just, you have to remember how the changes become. This is using the experiment. That what I mean by experiment, that I do calculation. That is the new data is 4 square plus 6 square plus 8 square, because you have, in order to calculate this 280 is the sum of square of the numbers. 4 square plus 6 square, so we get this. So this one is how you do it short way, because you are not going to do the experiment. So you have to remember how does it changes from the original data to the new data. Welcome. Anybody else? Okay. If none,